For months, General Hospital fans have been obsessed with one question: who is Z? The mysterious figure has been mentioned in whispers, hidden behind encrypted messages, and referenced in conversations that always seem to stop just before revealing the truth. While Sidwell has emerged as one of the most dangerous and calculating men to ever set foot in Port Charles, viewers have known from the beginning that he wasn't working alone. Someone has been helping him. Someone powerful. Someone with connections stretching far beyond Port Charles. And now, according to explosive new General Hospital spoilers, the shocking identity of Z may finally be revealed, and the answer could change everything. What makes this revelation even more devastating is that Z isn't merely a criminal partner. This person has been hiding in plain sight, manipulating events from the shadows while allowing others to take the blame. The clues have been there all along. The question is whether anyone in Port Charles can put them together before it's too late. Ever since Sidwell began expanding his influence, fans noticed something strange. His operations were simply too sophisticated. Whenever authorities got close, evidence disappeared, witnesses changed their stories, investigations stalled, critical information leaked. Again and again, Sidwell escaped consequences that should have destroyed him. At first, many assumed he simply had money, but money alone couldn't explain everything. There had to be someone else, someone with access, someone capable of influencing powerful institutions, someone who understood exactly how Port Charles worked. That's where the mysterious Z entered the picture. The initial references were subtle: a brief phone call, a coded message, a mention of our partner, a shadowy figure seen only from behind. Every clue pointed toward an individual who preferred anonymity but possessed tremendous influence. And now fans may finally know why. According to speculations spreading throughout Port Charles, Z may be someone nobody expected, someone respected, someone trusted, someone whose public image couldn't be more different from Sidwell's. If these rumors are true, Z has spent years building a reputation as one of the city's most reliable figures while secretly orchestrating criminal activities behind the scenes. The duality is astonishing. By day, a respected member of society. By night, the mastermind helping Sidwell execute his most dangerous schemes. The possibility has left fans stunned. Because if Z truly is who many suspect, nearly every major storyline from the past year takes on an entirely new meaning. Suddenly, coincidences don't look like coincidences anymore. They look like planning. Anna has been searching for answers. Jason has been asking questions. Sunny has sensed danger. Yet none of them have been able to identify the person standing behind Sidwell. Why? Because Z never leaves fingerprints. Every move is carefully calculated. Every risk is minimized. Every connection is hidden behind layers of deception. This level of discipline suggests someone highly intelligent, someone patient, someone willing to wait months or even years for the perfect moment. The frightening reality is that Sidwell may actually be the visible face of an operation designed by Z. If that's true, Sidwell isn't the mastermind. He's the weapon, and Z is the person pulling the trigger. One person may finally be getting close to the truth: Brennan. Recent spoilers suggest Brennan uncovers information that doesn't fit the official narrative surrounding several recent incidents. The evidence points toward a larger conspiracy. At first, Brennan believes he has found another Sidwell associate, but as he digs deeper, he realizes something much more disturbing. The trail leads to an individual nobody would suspect. An individual who appears completely disconnected from organized crime. The discovery leaves Brennan shaken, not because he found a criminal, because he found a traitor, someone who has betrayed friends, allies, and perhaps even family, someone whose actions have caused untold suffering throughout Port Charles. One question continues to puzzle everyone. Why does Sidwell trust Z so completely? Sidwell trusts nobody. He manipulates everyone around him. He constantly prepares for betrayal. Yet whenever Z is mentioned, Sidwell displays an unusual level of confidence. That suggests a unique relationship. Perhaps they share a history. Perhaps they survived something together. Or perhaps they possess secrets that could destroy both of them Whatever the reason, their partnership appears unbreakable, at least for now. But partnerships built on lies rarely last forever. Eventually, someone gets greedy. Eventually, someone gets careless. Eventually, someone decides they don't want to share power anymore. And that's when everything falls apart. Spoilers hint that the origins of the Sidwell-Z alliance may trace back decades. Long before recent events, long before current rivalries, long before many residents even arrived in Port Charles, a forgotten incident, a buried scandal, a crime nobody knew occurred. The secret has remained hidden for years because everyone involved benefited from keeping it buried. But secrets don't stay buried forever, especially in Port Charles. When the truth emerges, several families could discover their lives were built on deception. Relationships may crumble. Alliances may shatter. Lives may never be the same again. Jason has always trusted his instincts, and recently those instincts have been telling him something is wrong. Very wrong. Sources suggest Jason notices a pattern connecting multiple incidents that initially appeared unrelated. One clue leads to another. Another leads to a shocking realization. The same person keeps appearing in the background, never at the center, always nearby, always positioned perfectly to influence events. The discovery puts Jason directly in Z's crosshairs, because once Jason starts asking the right questions, he becomes a threat, and Z eliminates threats. The danger escalates rapidly. Soon, Jason finds himself involved in a deadly game where one mistake could cost him everything. For Sonny Corinthos, the revelation could be especially devastating. Imagine learning that someone you've trusted has secretly been working with your enemy. Imagine discovering that countless tragedies might have been prevented if the truth had surfaced sooner. Imagine realizing that every move you've made has been anticipated by a hidden opponent. That's exactly the nightmare Sonny may soon face. Spoilers suggest Sonny becomes increasingly suspicious as new evidence emerges, the pieces begin fitting together, the contradictions become impossible to ignore. And eventually, Sonny reaches a conclusion he desperately wishes wasn't true. If his suspicions are correct, betrayal is coming from a direction he never expected. Perhaps the biggest mystery isn't who Z is. It's what Z wants. Money, power, revenge? The answer may be all three. Insiders hint that Sidwell's criminal empire is merely one phase of a much larger plan, a plan designed by Z, a plan years in the making, a plan that could reshape Port Charles forever. Every alliance, every conflict, every manipulation, every tragedy, they may all serve a larger objective. The horrifying possibility is that nobody has seen the full picture yet, not even Sidwell himself. When the truth finally comes out, spoilers indicate an explosive confrontation is inevitable. Picture the scene. Friends gathered together. Evidence laid out. Accusations flying. Denials collapsing. The room filled with shock as Z's identity is revealed. No one speaks. No one moves. Everyone simply stares. Because the truth is almost impossible to believe. Years of trust vanish in an instant. Years of friendship disappear. Years of loyalty are exposed as an elaborate lie. The emotional fallout could be one of the most dramatic moments General Hospital has delivered in years. For all of Z's intelligence, even masterminds make mistakes. One overlooked detail, one loose end, one witness who survived. That's all it takes. Recent spoilers suggest Z becomes overconfident. Success breeds arrogance. Arrogance breeds carelessness, and carelessness creates opportunities. The mistake initially seems insignificant, but investigators quickly realize its importance. Suddenly, the untouchable mastermind is vulnerable. Suddenly, the hunter becomes the hunted, and suddenly Z finds themselves facing consequences for the first time. In a fascinating twist, Sidwell himself may not know everything. Some spoilers suggest Z has been keeping secrets even from him. If that's true, their partnership is built on deception. And Sidwell does not tolerate deception. When he discovers the truth, his reaction could be explosive. The alliance that once seemed unbreakable may collapse overnight. Former partners could become bitter enemies. The resulting war would threaten everyone caught in the middle. Port Charles could become a battlefield, and innocent people could pay the price. As the walls close in around Z, panic begins replacing confidence. Escape routes disappear. Allies abandon ship. Evidence accumulates. The carefully constructed empire starts crumbling. For years, Z believed they controlled every variable. For years, they manipulated everyone around them. For years, they remained invisible. But invisibility has an expiration date. Sooner or later, someone sees the truth. Sooner or later, someone follows the trail. Sooner or later, secrets come to light. And when that happens, even the most powerful puppet master can fall. The reveal of Z's identity could trigger a chain reaction unlike anything Port Charles has experienced in recent memory. Relationships will be tested. Families will be divided. Enemies may become allies. Allies may become enemies. Nothing will remain unchanged. The biggest question is whether redemption is possible. Can someone responsible for so much manipulation ever earn forgiveness? Can someone who betrayed so many people find a path back? Or has Z crossed too many lines? General Hospital spoilers suggest the answers will arrive sooner than anyone expects. One thing is certain. The mystery surrounding Sidwell's secret partner is reaching its climax. The truth is coming. The masks are falling. And when the identity of Z is finally revealed, Port Charles may never recover from the shock. Because sometimes the most dangerous enemy isn't the one standing in front of you. It's the one you've trusted all along. As the countdown to the revelation continues, fans should prepare themselves for twists, betrayals, and emotional devastation. If the rumors are true, the unveiling of Z could become one of the most unforgettable moments in General Hospital history. And when the dust finally settles, one reality will remain. Sidwell was never the biggest threat. The real danger was hiding in the shadows the entire time.